Have you ever set out to learn a new language, excited by the idea of fluency, but then quickly found yourself overwhelmed or lost in the process? It's easy to feel like learning a new language is a monumental task, especially if you're juggling work, school, or just life in general. But here's the thing. What if the secret to mastering a new language wasn't about cramming expensive classes or long hours studying? What if I told you that by simply stacking language learning onto habits you already have, you could make daily progress without even thinking about it? That's where habit stacking comes in. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to turn your everyday routines into opportunities for learning. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear step-by-step strategy to master any language, no matter how busy your schedule is. You don't need more time, you just need to use the time you already have more effectively. Sound good? Let's dive in. So what exactly is habit stacking? The concept is simple but powerful. You take a habit you already do daily, something automatic like brushing your teeth or making your bed, and stack a new habit on top of it. By linking a new behavior to an existing one, you create a chain reaction that makes it easier to build consistency. For example, instead of trying to carve out an extra 30 minutes every day to sit down and study a language, you might spend a few minutes practicing vocabulary while making your morning coffee or listening to a language podcast while driving to work. Over time, these small efforts add up and help you build fluency without overwhelming your schedule. The magic here is that you're using moments you already have, so it doesn't feel like extra work. Let's start with your morning routine. Most of us have a pretty consistent set of actions we go through in the morning: brushing our teeth, making breakfast, getting dressed. What if you could stack language learning on top of these routines without even disrupting them? Here's one example. While brushing your teeth, play a short podcast or listen to a few vocabulary words in your target language. You're already standing there for 2 or 3 minutes, so why not make it productive? Another idea is to set your phone's language to your target language. It may sound intimidating at first, but over time, you'll get used to seeing common phrases and commands in that language. It's a passive way to expose yourself to new words and phrases while doing something you do every day, checking your phone, or maybe you're someone who drinks coffee or tea in the morning. While the water is boiling, you can pull out your flashcards or use an app like Duolingo for just 5 minutes. Those 5 minutes every morning will add up to over 30 minutes a week, just from the time it takes for your kettle to boil. These micro-learning sessions make language practice feel natural and easy. If you're someone who exercises regularly, this is a golden opportunity for language stacking. Whether you're going for a run, lifting weights, or even doing yoga, there's an easy way to turn that time into a language learning session. Imagine you're heading out for a 20-minute jog. You could download an audio lesson or listen to a podcast in your target language during that time. Language apps like Pimsleur or even language-specific podcasts are perfect for this. Your body is in motion, and studies have shown that physical activity can actually enhance cognitive function, meaning you might retain new information better while you're moving. Not a runner? That's okay. Even if you're just taking a walk, walking your dog, or hitting the gym. You can use this time to immerse yourself in your target language. And the best part, you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, getting your workout in while leveling up your language skills. Cooking or preparing meals is another prime opportunity for stacking habits. Most of us spend at least 20 to 30 minutes a day in the kitchen, whether it's prepping food, making dinner, or cleaning up afterward. Why not use that time to reinforce your language learning? One great trick is labeling common kitchen items with their names in your target language. Every time you reach for a spoon, a plate, or a pan, you'll see the word and reinforce that vocabulary. Over time, these words will become second nature and you won't even realize you're learning. Another idea is to narrate what you're doing as you cook in your target language. For example, as you chop vegetables, you could say, "I'm chopping carrot," or "I'm boiling water." This kind of active practice gets you comfortable with forming sentences, even if they're simple at first. The more you practice out loud, the more confident you'll become. Now, before we move on to the next point, I want to know, what's one habit in your daily routine that you think you could stack with language learning? Comment below and let's get the conversation going. I'd love to hear your ideas, and maybe we can help each other find new ways to stack habits. Here's a game changer. Think about how much time you spend waiting. Whether it's waiting for your coffee to brew, standing in line at the grocery store, or even waiting for a meeting to start, these small pockets of time add up. Instead of scrolling through social media during these moments, use that time to practice. You could pull out a language app and review a few flashcards or read a short article in your target language. These micro-learning sessions don't require much time but are incredibly effective because they're easy to fit into your day. Even just 5 minutes here and there can add up to over half an hour of extra language practice a week. That's time most people don't even realize they're wasting, but by turning it into learning time, you'll be making huge strides in your language journey. Let's talk about bedtime. After a long day, it might seem like the last thing you want to do is study, but this is actually one of the best times to review language material. Why? Because studies have shown that learning new information right before sleep helps with memory consolidation, meaning you're more likely to retain what you learned while you sleep. Here's a simple bedtime habit stack. Before you turn off the lights, spend 5 to 10 minutes reviewing vocabulary or listening to a short story in your target language. Apps like Memrise or Babbel offer quick lessons that you can go through right before bed. This is an incredibly low-effort way to keep your language learning consistent and make sure that what you've learned sticks. Weekends are a great opportunity for stacking habits, especially when it comes to consuming media. Instead of binge-watching your favorite show in English, why not switch to content in your target language? Watching movies, TV shows, or even YouTube videos in your target language is an easy and fun way to immerse yourself. Start by watching with subtitles in your native language if you're a beginner, then switch to subtitles in your target language as you improve. Not only will you hear native speakers using the language in real-life situations, but you'll also pick up on cultural nuances that textbooks don't teach you. Plus, it doesn't even feel like studying, it's entertainment that doubles as education. Let's be honest, we all spend time on social media, but instead of mindlessly scrolling, why not turn it into a language learning tool? Follow influencers, content creators, or language tutors who post in your target language. Engaging with their content can become a daily habit, and it's an excellent way to practice reading, writing, and even speaking in real-world contexts. Comment on posts in your target language, join discussions, and immerse yourself in the community. It's a perfect way to practice conversational skills without leaving the comfort of your home. And the best part, you're already scrolling, so you're not adding any extra effort, just making better use of your time. So there you have it, 7 powerful ways to use habit stacking to master a new language. The key takeaway here is consistency. Learning a language doesn't happen overnight, but by stacking small, manageable habits into your daily routine, you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make. Whether it's during your morning routine, while exercising, cooking, or even scrolling through social media, there are endless opportunities to practice. The secret isn't about finding more time, it's about using the time you already have more wisely. I challenge you to start stacking habits today. Choose just one habit from this list and try it out for a week. You'll be surprised at how quickly it becomes second nature. Remember, small steps lead to big results. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found these tips helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you're ready to take your self-development journey to the next level, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and strategies. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.